Resource Center?
My name is Franklin Gomez, and I'm the licensing and placement supervisor at Family Resource Center.
My name is Retha Bradley, and I work for Family Resource Center. I've been a foster parent for the last 8 years.
Basically what I do is recruit new foster parents and train them. It's a process of about 12 weeks. During that time we teach foster parents how to take care of children in their homes.
The reason why I became a foster parent because I was working at a daycare, and at that particular daycare there was a lot of foster kids there. And the foster parents would always say to me, you know, you're so good with the children, why don't you become a foster parent? And so I thought about it for a while because I really love children. So I thought about it and I said, well, tell me what I have to do. This is what I said to one foster parent. And she said, well, there's a 10 weeks class that you would have to take. So I went and I took the test, took the class and everything, and here I am. Been fortunate ever since.
The recruitment process is basically very simple. We're looking for people that like children, want to help children, have the love and the desire to assist. The requirements are very simple. Just have a good moral character, no criminal record, and willing and love to help a child.
My wife and I decided to foster as opposed to immediately adopt pretty much after we went through the MAP class. In that class we learned a lot about how the system works. We learned a lot about how children are very unfortunately removed from their homes and how they enter the system. And we learned about how children get placed, and we felt that it would be best to help one of those children by fostering first and making sure that it was the right situation to move ahead in terms of an adoption. And the Family Resource Center does a very good job of giving you the background of the child, understanding what the legal case is all about, where the legal pitfalls may be, and as a foster parent, you're able to take a little bit of time with the child in your home to kind of understand if going the adoption route with this particular child is the best thing for the child and for your family.
The training is very simple. It's a course of about 10 to 12 weeks. We meet once a week from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. For, like I said, for 10 or 12 weeks. During that time, we give you information as to how children come into care, what are the requirements to become a foster parent, homework that you have to do, just basically knowledge that we need to know about you, your lifestyle, and what kind of children would you like to have in your home. We also do criminal background checks, abuse history check, and basically we're just looking for good people that want to take care of children.
In that particular class, I learned a lot because I was never really around children that was, say, abused mentally or physically. And in that class, we had like role play, wherein if you were the parent and then the foster parent came in and there was an abusive child. So I learned a lot in those 10 weeks that I was there about children. And I learned how to deal with them in case if I got a child in my house that was mentally or physically abused.
Oh, it's a very interesting training. It's not boring by no means. We make it very lively, very entertaining. It's very interactive between the trainer and the foster parents. It's not like you will sit in a classroom and, oh boy, I have to sit down and listen to all this. It's nothing like that. We do a lot of interaction, a lot of role play, and a lot of people actually enjoy this thing and they look forward to coming every week. And they learn to realize whether they want to do this or not. It's like a discovery process. And some people at the end decide, you know what, this is not for me. And that's exactly what we're looking for. The role of MAP training is to get people to make that determination. I'm ready for this, or I'm not ready for this, or this is too much. And that's the whole idea.
The MAP class I found to be, and I have to be honest, a little surprisingly, really a great experience. I imagined that starting the class after work at about 6 p.m. and going for 3 hours at the end of a day when you're exhausted that it was going to be kind of a drudgery, but it ended up not being that at all. The topics discussed were very interesting and very topical. They were relevant to parents and to the foster care system, and I really didn't find it to be a chore at all to go to the classes. In fact, I found them to be very beneficial.